broadcast live.
Hey, what's up? You guys are gonna get tired of me showing the Namibian sign, but you know, I'm out here, I gotta represent what's on the map. I'm hanging out with possibly one of my favorite crews in Namibia right now. I could be wrong, I need to hear more maybe for that to be proven wrong, but Paradox, I saw them on stage. Literally the whole crowd moved forward. I was like, oh, these ones, these are the ones.
There's something here.
How you doing, guys?
We good, thanks. How are you?
I'm excellent. So you guys today, you took us to Katatura. We had some kapana. But now let's talk about music.
Yeah.
First of all, that performance, is it always like that for you guys when you perform?
I definitely won't say no, but you know, it's like this is our home crowd. I think we've been in the industry for a decade and maybe a year now. So we've been they've in their faces, you know. So when we perform and you know, everyone else was doing backtrack and the usual performance, you know. So every performance we try and give them something new, whether it's a dance, whether it's and this time we did it with a live band, like 4 songs for the first, or some of them we've done live before, but damn, it was like all 4 songs live. It was good and I loved the response.
I think it was special as well. You know, you guys came on like superstars. Your entry was mysterious. The band was on point, you know. I see the people are singing the lyrics. You guys are saying you've been in this game for a while now. You guys have an album. You were playing me something in the car. Is that your album?
That's our album, yeah. Ricky Rick featured on the album. We have Tweezy, 2 songs from Tweezy, productions from Tweezy. So we were really blessed to have the opportunity to work with guys of that stature, you know. So we always believe that hard work pays off, but we never thought it would pay off this type of way, to actually get you guys in Namibia, to get Tweezy here. I mean, we just so psyched. You know, we still just 2 kids from Grijsblok, Katutura. You know, so this is huge for us. But yeah, that was the album, to answer your question.
I'm so happy for you guys. How did you guys get the Ricky Rick feature on one of your songs?
Well, the Ricky Rick feature, we'd emailed his management before, and that was like 2 weeks before he came to Namibia for a performance. So we emailed the management, we sent them the song, and they gave us a response, but it wasn't too, you know. So we decided, okay, we're gonna finish the song, we're gonna let it out. We released the song and then we performed the song at the show where he was at. And after the performance, the organizers told us, no, Ricky wants to talk to you guys. So we went to him and he was like, that well done song, I want to be on that. And we're like, man, that's pretty crazy, because we actually emailed you the song, and I'm guessing management, you know, take some time, it didn't get there yet. And he's like, no, you know, soon as I get home, I'm going to work on it. And you know, within our industry, you can't trust someone's word, you know. So we were like, you know, okay, cool. And then we performed on a Saturday. Tuesday morning, Ricky sent the verse. We were like, oh, what? Yeah. So that's basically how it happened. He called us. He told us, if you don't like the verse, let me know. We are like, yo, it's good. It's good. So yeah, and then he told us, you know, he doesn't even need payment for the feature. What he'd love us to do is, you know, rather work on a video, or rather work on us doing another song and shooting a video. So yeah, we built that type of relationship, and it's awesome. I love it. Yeah.
That's really dope, man. You know, I've been asking the guys how the media in Namibia supports hip-hop specifically. You know, you guys being people that look like you've been a bit more exposed to the people for the length of time you guys have been in the game. How has, obviously when you started out, it may have been different to what it is now, but how has your relationship with the media been? How has the support from the media been throughout your career?
Well, the media, whenever we have something to say, they're there to write or listen, you know. So I believe they've been supportive enough. The only problem is the industry, the hip-hop industry, is not big enough. So it would seem as if the media is not pushing us enough, but it's the industry that's not big. But I personally believe that the media has been there behind us since the beginning until now. Every time we needed an interview, they were there to interview us.
What do you mean the industry is not big enough? Are you talking about in terms of how far you guys have come as the hip-hop industry, or what's lacking? What's the problem?
You know, the predominant genre here is still Kwaito. Kwaito is still banging in the jukeboxes, and because hip-hop can't bang in the jukeboxes, it's not doing the mileage or getting the mileage it deserves. You know, so Kwaito will always overshadow hip-hop. You know, so that's why the hip hop industry, the hip hop fraternity is a bit smaller than it's supposed to be, or than it is in South Africa or so. But I think, you know, with features like Ricky Rick, and there's a few guys who are actually putting in work, who getting the little bit of recognition they deserve. So I think we're getting there. We're not there yet, though. Yeah.
That's dope, man. I really appreciate that because I've been hearing house, nyana, hip hop, you know, like I'm like Namibia is a house capital proper.
And a lot of South African music also, yeah, you check. So we are very influenced by South Africa. That's why the Kwaito, the house, you check. Yeah.
So going forward, as you two, what are your plans? You know, some of the artists are opening their own labels. Some of the guys have got, you know, albums coming up. What are you guys doing up next for you guys?
Well, we've always been independent. We've never signed to a label or anything, but we've been like within the years that we've been in the game, obviously within the shows and the what you spot talent, and you don't want that to go to waste. So we've decided we've been having our own label, but as from now on, we know we're going talent scouting. We want to help the industry, we want to help it build, because, you know, there were artists that helped us get to this level, and I mean, hip hop needs to grow, and it is growing. So yeah, we have our own label. It's Porch Monkey Entertainment. So there we're gonna start signing artists. Right now we're just figuring out how to make us bigger, because, you know, we feel that as soon as an artist is signed to another artist, the priority will never be on that artist. So we're just trying to get ourselves to a level where we're comfortable enough with ourselves to know that, okay, we can give this other artist attention. But definitely we are looking into the signing artists and grooming artists route. So yeah.
What languages do you guys rap in? I know you speak Afrikaans. What language do you guys rap in?
My ethnic language is actually Damara. So I rap in a little bit of Damara and Afrikaans, and, you know, we mix it with a little bit of slang, and that's basically it. English, Afrikaans, Damara, and he raps in Oshiwambo. You know, not the whole verse, but, you know, a little bit of words there. You mix it up just so it's easier received by the crowd.
Does the crowd understand, like, you know, do they understand everything? Because, I mean, when we were out today, I think somebody was speaking Herero to me, and I was like, yo, fam, I don't understand. So do you guys, like, when you guys do that mixing of Oshivamo, Tamara, do you not lose the crowd?
I don't think so, because, like, generally Namibia is a very small population, so everyone knows the basics of, you know, the other languages. So when you're rapping, it's obviously mostly slang and what. So they might not get exactly what you're saying, but they see where you're heading, and the fact that you're doing some ethnic language, they love that, you know, because most of the hip hoppers here are caught in the Western market where they just want to do English, and fine, I get that, but, you know, mixing the vernac, it gets the crowd, because they I mean, if I'm a Vambo and I hear you speaking Vambo and it sounds good, it hits right here in the heart, and I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys woke up tomorrow and you were the Minister of Arts and Culture or Arts Development or whatever, what is the first thing you would do for the game?
For the game, I would actually put artists on, you know. The reason why the industry is also not as big as it should be is because these guys are normal people. You understand? These guys have kids and wives and things to support, and the music is not paying as much as it should. So I would invest in music. You know, I would give them the checks and the sponsorships and the endorsements and the whatever, you know, to just make them to be able to live off music and not have to leave music to have a day job. You know, to actually make music professional, because right now it's semi-professional. You know, so that's basically what I would do.
And yourself?
Well, what he said is really the basics of it, because really, it's a thing of, I don't want to say respect, but it's that, you know, where this is my favorite artist, but we're both standing here waiting for a cab, you know, which it brings you a bit down on your fan base. So like you said, I'd really love artists to be able to say, no, all I do is music. My money comes from music and I'm living off music, you know. That would give you the confidence, because at the end of the day, most of our artists end up leaving the music to pursue a career where you can actually make money and support your family, you know. So that doesn't help grow the industry. So like he said, invest money into the music so that we can actually be proud, so that someone can walk up and say, I am a musician. I do music and that's it. Not I'm a musician, but I also work at MTC and, so yeah, money into the music. Or not necessarily music, because that's also how I feel like about everyone that does art, soccer players and what, they're not getting the exposure they deserve. So just in general, the entertainment, the sports, the art industry, I'd invest money in that.
That's a mouthful.
Another thing is also to pave the way, because our parents are not too used to us telling them, no, I don't want to go to school, I want to do music, it's a taboo. So if we can make it, do you understand, then it would become a normal thing. No, Paradox did it, and who did it? KK did it, KP did it, why can I not? Do you understand? So now it becomes something like, no, he's a lawyer, he's a doctor, and he's an artist. It's no more taboo. So if you could just push that would be great.
I think it's definitely getting there. I mean, in every country or anywhere where people were really doing this music thing, people didn't really understand, but now we're at a place where hip-hop is bringing us to Namibia, so it's getting there. It's definitely getting there, and I can see what you guys are doing, and I really commend you guys. I'm proud of the work you guys are doing. We got y'all, we see y'all, you are family now, Slick on Live has got y'all, and I'm so proud of what you guys are doing. Who you guys listening to? I know he's listening to Drake. Don't ask me how I know.
I did Trump yesterday bumping K Tronada.
Yeah. But the whole time we've been driving through Windhoek, we've been listening to Drake and Casper Nyovest. But let me be fair and let you answer for yourself. What are you guys listening to?
I'm listening to a lot of Bonobo, Tom Mish, a whole bunch of, this indie music. I don't actually listen to a lot of hip hop. I listen to Drake because I figured you guys are into Drake.
Actually, we're wrong. I'm not that big on international music, but it's okay.
But I bumped Tito Mboweni.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bonobo, like I said, a lot of Paradox.
Yeah, you?
Well, I'm a big fan of African music, so I'm big on, obviously the South African market has blown up, so I listen to all the Casper, Gemini Major, AK, all of that, and then we go to the other side, Runtown, Wizkid, Sarkodie, I love those guys because I think most other people are trying to follow a certain direction, and they stuck to their guns and they made it work, and now they're making money off it. So I love it. I love their talent. I love their music. Yeah. Well.
So the fellas gotta go on stage. We're just checking everybody left, right, and center. Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to Tofi, Paradox out here in Namibia. Peace.
Broadcast live